Welcome to Bottle Battle. In this video, we'll explore the impact of banning PET plastic water bottles on the environment, the economy, and consumer behavior. Using mathematical models, we'll analyze how such bans can reduce plastic waste, while also revealing unexpected challenges like increased sugary drink consumption. Let's dive in. Here's what we are going to go over in this video. First, introduction and background of research. This section provides an overview of the research, exploring the potential impacts of a single-serving bottled water ban in Taichung, Taiwan. Market substitution model, which examines how consumers shift from bottled water to alternatives like sugary drinks, tap water, or sparkling water following the ban. Next is plastic waste reduction model. This section discusses how the bottled water ban leads to a reduction in plastic waste using an exponential decay model. Carbon emissions reduction model calculates the reduction in carbon emissions as a result of decreased bottled water production and transportation. Next, the sugary drink consumption model explores the increase in sugary drink consumption following the ban, modeled through logistic growth. In each section, the implementation of the models in the city of Taichung is also included. The research data and specific numbers from the city of Taichung is included in the table, then plugged into the formulas to calculate the impact. At last, conclusion. This section summarizes the overall findings, highlighting both the environmental benefits and potential health and economic concerns of the bottled water ban. In recent years, many countries have banned single-use plastic water bottles to reduce pollution and promote sustainability. These bans target PET bottles, which are convenient but harmful to the environment due to their reliance on fossil fuels and long degradation times in landfills. Proponents argue that tap water should replace bottled water to cut down on waste. However, opponents highlight potential unintended consequences, like the rise in sugary drink consumption, which poses health risks. Additionally, businesses relying on bottled water may face economic losses, and there's concern about bottled water access during emergencies. This research aims to develop models that analyze the environmental, economic, and societal impacts of these bans, using case studies from Taichung. First, the market substitution model highlights the impact of the bottled water ban on the beverage industry, focusing on how consumers shift to alternatives. Using the formula, we explore the relationship between the price of substitutes and their availability. Ultimately, the model shows how demand for alternatives like sugary drinks or tap water changes as bottled water is phased out. In this case, we model the impact of the bottled water ban on consumer behavior in Taichung, Taiwan. By using the market substitution model, we calculate how demand shifts toward alternatives like sugary drinks and sparkling water. With a price of 40 new Taiwan dollars for alternatives, 24 new Taiwan dollars for bottled water, and limited availability of tap water stations, the formula estimates a demand score of 24.4 units for alternatives. This shows a significant increase in demand for other beverages, reflecting a clear shift in consumer preferences after the ban. In order to understand the impact of the bottled water ban on plastic waste, we use the plastic waste reduction model. This model follows an exponential decay formula. Here, W0 is the initial plastic waste, and KK is the rate at which waste decreases over time. Essentially, the model shows that as fewer bottled water products are consumed, plastic waste decreases at a rate that depends on how quickly people stop using these products. For Taichung, the initial waste from bottled water was estimated at 3.5 tons per year, and with a 30% reduction rate, the formula predicts that after 1 year, waste would decrease to 2.59 tons. This significant drop highlights the effectiveness of the ban in reducing plastic waste, cutting more than 25% of waste in the first year alone. Beyond reducing plastic waste, the bottled water ban in Taichung would also lower carbon emissions tied to the production and transportation of bottled water. We use the carbon emissions reduction model to estimate these reductions. Here, alpha represents the amount of CO2 emitted per liter of bottled water, and QD is the total annual water consumption. For Taichung, with 105,120 liters of bottled water consumed annually, and an emission rate of 0.633 kilograms of carbon dioxide per liter, the model predicts carbon emissions of 66,139.92 kilograms of carbon dioxide per year before the ban. After implementing the ban and assuming a 50% reduction in bottled water consumption, emissions would drop to 33,069.96 kilograms CO2 per year. This shows a direct, significant reduction in carbon emissions, emphasizing the environmental benefits of the ban. To assess the potential health impacts of the bottled water ban, we employ a logistic growth model for sugary drink consumption. Here, CT denotes the volume of sugary drinks consumed over time, R is the growth rate, and K represents the maximum market capacity for sugary drinks in Taichung. For Taichung's population, the initial sugary drink consumption is estimated at 50 liters per capita, translating to approximately 141 million liters annually. With a growth rate of 20% and a market capacity of 120 liters per capita, or about 338.4 million liters, we can calculate the projected consumption after 1 year using the formula. The result indicates that sugary drink consumption is expected to rise significantly from 141 million liters to approximately 157.47 million liters. Such an increase raises public health concerns, as greater sugary drink consumption can lead to higher obesity rates and related health issues within the community. In this section, we analyze the economic impact of the bottled water ban on businesses in Taichung using the revenue change model. The formula revenue allows us to assess how sensitive consumers are to price changes. The price elasticity of demand is a crucial factor. In this case, it is estimated to be negative 0.5, indicating that for every 1% increase in the price of bottled water, the quantity demanded decreases by 0.5%. For Taichung, if the price of bottled water rises from 24 new Taiwan dollars to 32 new Taiwan dollars after the ban, an increase of 8 new Taiwan dollars, this would result in a revenue change calculated as follows. This outcome suggests that revenue could decrease by approximately 16.7%, highlighting the economic implications of the ban. As the price increases, consumers are likely to shift toward alternatives, such as sugary drinks or sparkling water, reflecting the substitution effect in consumer behavior and leading to reduced sales for bottled water businesses. In conclusion, our analysis of the bottled water ban in Taichung reveals several significant findings. First, the ban is expected to lead to a substantial reduction in both plastic waste and carbon emissions, demonstrating its potential environmental benefits. However, we also anticipate a notable shift in consumer behavior, with an increase in sugary drink consumption as people turn to alternatives like sugary beverages and sparkling water. As businesses adjust to this new landscape, they may experience revenue declines due to the price elasticity of demand. Consumers will likely seek substitutes if bottled water prices rise. To mitigate the unintended consequences of increased sugary drink consumption, we recommend enhancing public access to tap water by installing more refill stations throughout the city. Additionally, public health campaigns or taxes on sugary drinks could help guide consumers toward healthier choices. Ultimately, while the bottled water ban has the potential to significantly benefit the environment, it is essential to consider the broader implications for public health and consumer behavior. By doing so, we can work towards a more sustainable future in Taichung and beyond. Thank you for watching Bottle Battle. I hope this video gave you a clearer understanding of the environmental and economic impacts of PET bottle bans. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.